And let me tell y'all something, man. When you start spending enough time by yourself and start reflecting on a lot of things, man, and you start giving yourself purpose and you start investing all that time you was putting in other people, when you start putting it into yourself, man, I'm telling you, that's where really all your happiness comes from, man. It's not sex, it's not love, it's not spouses, it's not even your family, it's not your best friends, it's nobody but yourself. And it's a lot of times where I try to make situations that wasn't for me. You know, I try to make beds that wasn't meant for me to lay in. I bought plates to tables that wasn't meant for me to eat at. You know what I mean? And that's not no knock or disrespect toward anybody. But when you separate yourself from everybody else and you forced to be alone, you start to not really care as much about how other people feel about you, because the passions and things that you care about, when you use that to fulfill yourself, you use that as like a replacement for other people. So it's like invest in yourself, man. And there's nobody you can ever be with. There's no friend you'll ever have. There's no family member you'll ever have that you lose and it'll destroy you. You know what I mean? Like your happiness, it comes from internally. You was born into this world alone. You're going to leave in this world alone. Even twins can't be born at the same time. You know what I mean? So that being said, I see a lot of people always being upset about relationships, about friendships, about anything in general. And I'm like, look, man, your happiness comes from internally, man. It comes from you. You the only person that can give yourself happiness. The way people hurt themselves is by putting expectations on things that are not for them. Also, when you expect people to respond and do things for you the same way that you would do for them, you're gonna disappoint yourself, because everybody not you. And that's something I had to learn by myself. So, and the reason why I think that's an important message for you to know is because when you allow people back in your life, you stop putting up with bull. You know, everything not meant for you. A lot of people hurt themselves by putting themselves in situations that just ain't meant for them. And when you can step away from things that you care about, people you care about, and it don't break you, and not only that, you find happiness without them, when they do come back, or when you do decide to talk to certain people again, or when you make new relationships with people, you don't care who they are, where they come from, what they got. You stop putting up with bullshit that you know you don't deserve. And a lot of people, y'all put up with stuff that y'all know y'all don't deserve because y'all too afraid to be alone. A lot of y'all too afraid to be alone, man. And when you're afraid to be alone, you cursed, because other people gonna always have power over you, because they're gonna treat you how they see fit you deserve to be treated, and not how you really deserve to be treated. And the longer you put up with it, that's the worst it's gonna get. Remember that.